Donovan Mcnabb. Boy, I tell you, man. Wow. Donovan Mcnabb throwing shade at Carson Wentz yet again. Donovan Mcnabb, since Carson Wentz was drafted, has been 99.9% of the time, he's been nothing but absolutely negative about Carson Wentz. He just has this weird obsession of just talking badly about Carson Wentz. And, it's gotten to the point, it continues to get to the point, man, where it's like, dude, if you don't have anything positive to say about Wentz, then just don't say anything at all, man. I got nothing but love for Donovan McNabb. I know a lot of Eagle fans, he never won a big game for us. A lot of Eagle fans, could look at him in a negative light because of that. But, it's just, I got love for Donovan McNabb. Donovan McNabb gave us some good moments. He gave us bad moments too, obviously, but he gave us some good moments as well. And I got love for McNabb. But this whole bashing Carson Wentz, man, it's ridiculous, man. He now says that if Carson Wentz does not get the Eagles to an NFC Championship game in the next 2 years, the Eagles need to draft a quarterback or even possibly trade Carson Wentz. Now, look, I'm not one of those Eagle fans out there that put Carson Wentz on a pedestal and treat him like he's God and he's above criticism. There are a lot of people in our fan base that do that. I'm not one of those type of people, and I never will be. I will criticize Carson Wentz just like I criticize every player when they play like shit. And I did a lot of criticizing of Carson Wentz last year when he played like crap. People can say what they want to say, but Carson Wentz was not Carson Wentz last year at all. He definitely wasn't. And I criticized him when he deserved to be criticized. And I got a lot of slack for that, a lot of hate for that, because there are some Eagle fans who want to put that guy on the pedestal like he's God and he can't be criticized like everybody else. That would never be me. That would never be me. I will always call out a player when the player doesn't play well. I don't give a damn who that player is. But Donovan McNabb right now, man, dude, I know what it is for Donovan McNabb, man. I know exactly what it is for McNabb. McNabb statistically is the best quarterback the Eagles have ever had. So statistically, he is. He may have not won the big game for us, but when you look at his numbers, he is the best quarterback the Eagles have had statistically. And there's definitely a jealousy there, man. There definitely is a jealousy there. He sees Carson Wentz as the guy who could possibly surpass him as the greatest quarterback in Eagles history. So McNabb feels threatened by that. There's no question about it. Right now he is the greatest quarterback we ever had, but Wentz could very well possibly surpass him as the greatest quarterback the Eagles ever had. I believe Carson Wentz will. I still believe in Carson Wentz 100%. And McNabb, he can't stand it. He can't stand another quarterback threatening, I guess what he feels like threatening his legacy in Philadelphia. He feels like if Carson Wentz has so much success that Eagle fans are going to forget all about him. That's really what it's all about when it comes to McNabb. Because when he was on ESPN First Take, man, it was the same crap, just negative. He claims he has love for Wentz, but with friends like that, who the hell needs enemies, right? He claims to love Wentz. He claims to want to see Wentz do well. But the way he talks about him, it's very clear that he doesn't want to see Wentz do well. He doesn't want to see Wentz do well at all. It's very clear by the way he talks, the way he acts, and it's this weird thing that he has, the obsession he has with running his mouth by Carson Wentz all the time. McNabb, we don't need you to tell us that we need to draft quarterbacks. The Eagles themselves have already said. Roseman, Lurie have already said they want to continue to draft quarterbacks. Whether or not, it doesn't matter if Carson Wentz is playing well or not. They want to draft quarterbacks continuously. So they don't need you to tell them when they need to draft a quarterback. Stop hating on Carson Wentz. Get a kid a damn break and let him go out there and play football. Stop hating. Like, dude, that's all you're doing right now. You're hating. You're hating on this kid for no reason whatsoever. And like I said, I'm not one of those Eagle fans that put him on the pedestal like he's God. I never will. I will criticize Carson Wentz when he plays terrible. I will congratulate him. I will speak very kindly of him when he plays good. But when he plays like shit, I'm gonna criticize him. Some of the stuff I said about Wentz last year, like I said, was very unpopular. A lot of people did not like what I had to say about him last year. But Mcnabb is going beyond criticism. The way he talks about Carson Wentz is beyond criticism. It's just flat out jealousy. It's flat out hating. That's truly what it is. He's afraid that Carson Wentz is going to surpass him as the greatest quarterback in Eagles history, and Eagle fans are going to forget all about him. Now, I do believe Carson Wentz will surpass him as the greatest quarterback in Eagles history, but I don't believe for a second that Eagle fans are going to forget about him at all. But I think that's what Mcnabb thinks, man. And his ego is definitely an ego thing here, man. His ego right now is having issues. It's having issues adjusted to somebody possibly being better than he was for the Eagles. That's really what it is. It's an ego thing with Donovan Mcnabb right now. I still got love for Mcnabb, man. I still do. He gave me a lot of great moments as growing up watching Eagles football. He gave me a lot of great moments as a fan. We had a lot of bad moments as well, but he gave us some great moments he gave us some great moments. But dude, you got to stop with the damn hate, man. Stop with the damn hating. Like it's beyond criticism at this point. It's just flat out jealousy. That's truly what it is. I'm sure Wentz, man, he's gonna take comments like what Mcnabb had to say, man. He's gonna take those comments and he's gonna use that as motivation to prove all the doubters and all the haters wrong. There is no doubt in my mind whatsoever that Wentz is gonna come back next year. He's gonna be super motivated. And he's going to go out there on that field and show people like Mcnabb exactly why the Eagles drafted him. And like I said, man, the Eagles are going to draft quarterbacks. They're going to continue to draft quarterbacks. And I have no problem with that. Competition makes everybody better. It makes the whole room better. So I have no problems with the Eagles drafting quarterbacks in the future drafts. I have no issues with that, man. Competition makes everybody better. I have no issues with that. But Mcnabb, man, you get the hell over it, dude. Like, seriously, get the hell over it. Stop hating on this kid. Like, stop hating. Everything you said about Wentz, since he's been drafted, has just been negative after negative after negative. Now, if you continue on with that, then yeah, you could turn, Eagle fans against you, and that definitely could make them forget all about you. You sit there and continue to bash the current day quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. We need to support Carson Wentz instead of running our mouths on him, hating on him, man. We need to start supporting this guy. If he plays terrible, then yes, you call that out. But when he plays well, give the guy the props that he deserves. If he returns to the Carson Wentz of 2017, give him the props that he deserves. Don't sit here and just run your mouth and talk negative about him all the time. I'm quite sure that Mcnabb is going to say something negative about Wentz again down the road. That's just what Mcnabb has been doing. Like I said, that's just what he's been doing since Wentz got drafted. I don't expect him to change whatsoever. I don't expect him to change his rhetoric whatsoever. He's going to continue on hating on this kid for no reason whatsoever. It's an obsession. It's all about his ego, and that's really what it's all about. His ego, plain and simple. But that's really all I wanted to come on here, man. I just wanted to come on here and talk about Mcnabb's latest comments. Mcnabb saying that Carson Wentz don't get the Eagles to an NFC Championship game in the next 2 years. The Eagles need to draft a quarterback or maybe even release him. That was Mcnabb's latest comments. Just more hating on this kid. Just hating on this kid because he knows this kid has the potential to surpass him as the greatest quarterback in Eagles history, which like I said, I believe he's going to. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. What do you think of Mcnabb's comments? Do you agree with his comments, or do you think he was completely out of line for what he said? Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I upload very regularly. I try to upload at least once a day. If you're new, subscribe, like, comment, and just tell me what you think in the comment section. We are only a few days, obviously, away from the draft. I can't wait for that, man. It's gonna be a lot of news to report next week for sure. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section. As always, go Birds. Mcnabb, stop fucking hating. I'm out of here. Fly, go fly. Peace.